Hello everyone, welcome to the Beer Garden. This week, along with Sarah, Steve, and myself, will be talking about the Happy Valley meeting on this Wednesday. This time, Joe is absent because he is still celebrating for his birthday, but wish him a happy birthday, Joe. So next time we will see him again. So this time we will be first talking about the triple trio races, race 5 to race 7, and then followed by our best bet and value bet. So let's jump to the first leg of the triple trio. That will be race 5. It is a class 4 over 1,000 meters. Let me start with Sarah. Sarah, who will you pick in race 5?
I am taking 10 Gorgeous Vitality, who's my best bet as well. We get Purton aboard this time. I mean, this is just a 3-year-old that has just been improving and improving and improving since he's hit the track here in Hong Kong. He has 4 races under his belt, and each time you watch his race, you see how he just gets a little bit better, a little bit better. So he's coming in off of the 4th place finish last time out. Over this distance, in which you saw like an exceptional improvement with his running style, how he really takes to the track here. It's just an unbelievable 3-year-old that I like to see progressing as much as he has been, especially here in Hong Kong. So that is, like I said, is my best bet as well, the 10 Gorgeous Vitality.
So Sarah has her best bet in race 5, number 10, Gorgeous Fatality. He will be ridden by Zach Purton, and I think that this horse is progressing quite well recently, and I think that he is having a great chance on Wednesday to break the maiden. And Steve, how about you? Who will you pick in race 5?
I went for number 9, Pretty Queen Prawn, drawn 10 under Karis Teeton. Karis Teeton, of course, a momentous week coming up because he's waiting on the birth of his first child. So good luck there. It'll be a great week for Karis Teeton. Yes, Pretty Queen Prawn. So many horses in the race you'd give a chance to, isn't there? Including Sarah's selection, of course, Gorgeous Vitality. And I've picked Faribault many times, but I'm just starting to lose faith in Faribault now. So he'll win by 2 or 3 lengths, obviously. And Vamos was a fast finishing second last time. And Lucky Gore, I always expect better from Lucky Gore, his first try at Happy Valley. So he could improve on his 3rd run. But hopefully Pretty Queen Prawn can run well. This is his 3rd high barrier, which isn't a help. But I try and ignore high gates and just pick the horse that I think will win. And hopefully he's a consistent horse. And but I think it's a kind of whose turn is it anyway kind of race, isn't it? You could run this 10 times to get 10 different results, but it's only a day it runs. And hopefully PQP, Pretty Queen Prawn, can win race number 5.
Yes, number 9, Pretty Queen Prawn. I think that the wide draw may not be a concern because over the 1,000 meters at Happy Valley, the horse will have enough time to find a good position. And I think that Karis Teeton will return after the suspension on Wednesday. He got a lot of great wide on Wednesday, so definitely Pretty Queen Prawn is one of the winning hope here. And for me, I will select number 1, Circus 7, because he is a 2-time course and distance winner in this season. He is doing quite well. Maybe he is still competitive at this rating. Last time out, maybe the yielding ground is an excuse, but it is good to see him return with an impressive barrier trial recently. And this time, gate 12, I think he has fast enough gate speed to overcome it, and he may be the leading one. So number 1, Circus 7 for me. So to recap the first leg of the triple trio in race 5, Sarah goes for number 10, Gorgeous Fatality. It is also her best bet. And Steve selects number 9, Pretty Queen Prawn, and I will go for number 1, Circus 7. And let's move to the second leg of the triple trio. Race 6, it is a long distance race, class 3 over 2,200 meters. Sarah, who you go for in race 6?
I'm going to take the one here, Rise Breathin', who's also jumping from barrier 1. This is another important horse I am taking. He's coming off of a win at Sha Tin at the 2,000 meter mark. So we see him stretching out that additional 200 meters, but he's been showing great form at these longer distances. So distance isn't going to be an issue. He has a really great style here that with these longer races, I like to see that where he really, sets himself as a horse, a really great pace in the race, sets himself up perfectly without getting burnt out. So I think we're gonna see quite a nice run out of him. He hasn't ran at Happy Valley since early February. He's been really focusing at Sha Tin, but He's coming back. He's had good form at Happy Valley. I'm not too worried about that. I really think he is good. He's quick out of the gate, which I think is perfect, especially coming out of that barrier 1 here. And I think that's really going to help him out is his speed to overcome the barrier. That is the 10 Rise Breathe In.
Yeah, the last time winner, number 1, Rise Breathe-In, will be ridden by Zach Purton again, so having quite a good chance on Wednesday. Steve, do you agree with Sarah?
Yes, number 1, Rise Brethren, drawn won the ideal barrier under Zach Purton. Kept on really well, as Sarah said last time at Charene. So you would think that the 2200 wouldn't be an issue. And there's one visit to the city track here, but a good one. He was staying on 3rd over 1800 meters. I mean, something could come along and beat him, but I just think, you know, looking at it, the percentage call is Rise Brethren. He's a horse going the right way. He's pretty much unexposed. He's got a good draw, so it's that putting up. And the £5 rise doesn't look overly tough either. So I think he's for me, the horse to beat.
Yes, I agree. Number 1, Rise Breathe-In will be jumping from gate 1. I think that the top weight will not be a big concern for him because he may be getting the rail for most of the trip, and also with Zach Purton on board. Last time out, he rode him very impressively to win it. So Rise Breathe-In, it will be chasing for a back-to-back win on Wednesday. And I will go to another 4-year-old horse. I will select number 2, SJ2 Beyond. Although he didn't perform quite well in the Derby, he has quite good chance in this class 3 because I think the top weights will not be a big concern because he is a front runner. So maybe in race 6, the pace will be a bit slow, so maybe favorable for SJ Tobian. And when he was still racing in UK, he is quite a good horse over there. But after arriving Hong Kong, he is progressing quite well, and I see that he is adapting to the new environment quite good. Recently, he also had an barrier trial, which was quite impressive. He stayed behind the leader and finished strongly. So I will be looking forward to SJ2 Beyond jumping from gate 8 and ridden by Alexis Badel on Wednesday. So let me recap race 6. Sarah and Steve both go for number 1, Rise Breathe-In, and I will go for number 2, SJ2 Beyond. And for the final leg of the Triple Trail, race 7, it will be a class 3 over 1200 meters. Sarah, who do you like?
I like the 9 here, Stormtrooper. We get Matthew Poon aboard this time. He did get a nice 2nd place out last time. He came in, he had a really tough barrier trial, and he really looked, he went against California Spangle and Turin Redson. So that barrier trial, they really kind of threw him against the wolves, and he performed exceptionally. He's slotting in light as he's coming into a class 5 instead of the class 4 he's been, or excuse me, class 3 instead of the class 4 he's been riding in. But he's just consistent. This horse is unbelievable. And we're hoping to, I know he's had back-to-back placings, so hopefully with those 2 placings under his belt, kind of getting his form, getting his footing here, he can come in and cross the wire first this time.
Yes, I agree. The number 9, Stormtrooper. I remember that we mentioned for several times about this horse in our show before because he is quite an honest horse. So this time, carrying a lightweight in this class 3, he is having quite good chance. And Steve, how about you? Who will you go for in race 7?
Well, I did consider Stormtrooper, but I'm waiting until he steps up in distance and takes on Millennium Falcon. So I think I will go for Smart Idea, drawn 5 under Harry Bentley. He's turning into a nice horse, 3 from 14, good course and distance success last month, and the 2nd and 4th have won next time, seizing the moment, and nothing new. He's up £6, but possibly he can defy that. Also, another 3-year-old in the race, of course, Scotch Tycoon going for the hat-trick under Karis Teton, but hopefully Smart Idea has a little bit left in the locker.
Yes, I agree that number 4, Smart Idea, because this horse is still 3-year-old currently. He is still improving, and it is good to see him return back to the winner's circle last time out, and this time jumping from gate 5 will be quite ideal for him. And for me, I think that race 7 will be quite straightforward, so maybe the several short price favorites will be dominating this race. So my best bet here will be number 2, Scotch Tycoon, because he is also a 3-year-old having quite good start in Hong Kong. And especially last time out racing over class 3 over 1200 meters, he won impressively under Karis Teton, and this time he will be ridden by Karis again, and Gates 8 will be quite good for him because he used to be stay in the midfield, which will be his best riding tactic. So I will be looking forward to number 2 Scotch Tycoon, and hopefully I can see him winning back-to-back on Wednesday. So to recap race 7, the third leg of the triple trio, Sara goes for number 9 Stormtrooper, Steve likes number 4 Smart Idea, and my best bet here will be number 2 Scotch Tycoon. So after talking about the triple trio selection, let's talk about our best bet on Wednesday at Happy Valley. Sara, can you remind us who will be your best bet?
Yes, my best bet is in race 5, the 10 Gorgeous Vitality. I just think this is such a nice 3-year-old, and the fact that he's really lightly raced but showed exceptional improvement each time this horse hits the track. So with Purton aboard, I feel like this could be a really nice combo to get his first win here in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so Sara's best bet on Wednesday, race 5, number 10, Gorgeous Vitality. Currently, the price is 5.8, and he is progressing quite well in Hong Kong. And Steve, who will be your best bet on Wednesday?
I went to race number 9, and that was Big 2. And he's drawn in 9 under Zach Purton. He's gone up £4 for 2 seconds the last twice, and normally that kind of puts me off, the fact that they go up without winning. But I sometimes think Hong Kong racing is kind of a different way of thinking sometimes. The horse is in good form, he's improving. If the horse had won and gone up £5, I'd probably take him to go back-to-back. So there's not really any difference. He's gone extremely close to winning. Purton goes up for the first time, just 7 runs to his name, and he's just a horse going the right way. Drawn 9, I don't think it's a great issue either. So for me, Big 2 to come good in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so Steve's best bet on Wednesday, race 8, number 4, Big 2. Currently, the price is 2.7. It is good to have Zach Purton on board, but because I think that this horse is coming very, very close to the winner circle, and it is good to have Zach riding him. And my best bet, let me repeat it. It will be in race 7, number 2, Scotch Tycoon, because I think that he is still improving, and he is quite an impressive 3-year-old. Still have some improvement here, and still racing in class 3. I think he is likely to win again on Wednesday. So to recap our best bet on Wednesday at Happy Valley, for Sara, it will be race 5, number 10, Gorgeous Vitality. For Steve, it is race 8, number 4, Big 2. And for myself, it will be in race 7, number 2, Scotch Tycoon. Currently, the price is 4.3. And after talking about our best bet, how about our value bet? Sara, who will be your value bet on Wednesday?
I'm going to go to the opener here in race 1, which is the class 5 over 1800 meters. I'm going to take the 2, Loyal Ambition. We got Blake Shin aboard. This horse is dropping. He's been running in class 4 company, so he's been running in really tough company, really the past few races. I mean, having form, behind Packing Award, Packing Famous, Nimble Nimbus, Dr. Winning. We've seen a lot of these good horses go on to do quite exceptional. But we're getting that drop down here, which I think is really going to help. We need to get his confidence back up, and I think Shin's going to give him a really great ride. He has good form. He just needs a little bit of pushing here in the stretch. And with this 1800 meter distance, we're going to see that, I believe, this time. It's a rather wide open race. I feel like race 1 I thought was kind of tough, but you can get some good value here. So hopefully Blake Shin and Loyal Ambition do pair up to make a nice run there in the opener. That is the race 1, the 2, Loyal Ambition.
Yeah, for Sara's value bet number 2, Loyal Ambition, in race 1, currently the price is $10. He is doing quite not bad in class 4, and I think that he should be competitive in class 5. It is good to see that this jockey and trainer partnership, Blake Shin and Casper Fong, is having quite good performance last Saturday. So hopefully they can continue the good results on this Wednesday. And Steve, who will be your value bet?
First of all, I just want to say thank you for correcting me, Charene. There, I say race number 9 for Big 2. Of course, it's race number 8. I've actually written down race 8, and then I look at the race card. second last race and I have a Charene moment and think there's 10 races.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long day. I'm going to race number 4 for my value bet. It probably will be a massive price, but you'll still get an each way sort of to get your money back at least. And it's the top weight. It's number 1 Super Mission, drawn 8 under Derek Long, who was on the horse last time. He's won from 17, but he's a consistent sort. And surprisingly, this is his only his second run at Happy Valley. It was his first run at Happy Valley on his 17th start last time. And there was nothing wrong with it. It was a very good third. He's finished 6-2, 3-4-3 on his last 5 runs. And look who the favourite is. Whiskey Neat, the horse that never wins. So, I mean, we've kind of... Whiskey Neat's kind of made the market, if you like. Without Whiskey Neat's presence, the selection Super Mission will be even shorter, and Whiskey Neat can't win, can it? I mean, it just surely not, but you never know. And Durham Star, of course, came good. I think that was your selection last time, Charene.
Yeah.
I think Durham Star is in the race. He has got a chance, obviously. Oversubscribed, possibly better over the 1,000 meters. This is maybe stretching, oversubscribed. So I think I'd like to think that Super Mission will certainly make the frame.
Yes, I agree. For Steve's value bet in race 4, number 1, Super Mission, it having quite a good chance in race 4 because he is just back from Chongfa and he just had a spell at Chongfa over there, doing quite well recently. And I also agree that some of the favorites in race 4 are not that good enough. So maybe Whiskey Neat is never win, and also Durham Star this time jumping from gate 11, it's quite difficult for him. So race 4, number 1, Super Mission will be Steve's value bet. Currently, the price is 7.1. And for me, my value bet will be in the last race or the card, race 9, number 3, Warcat Spade. He didn't perform quite well in the Derby, but he just had an impressive barrier trial on 12th of April. And this time he will be again wearing the blinkers for racing. So I believe that in race 9, the pace, I expect that it will be a bit fast with Red Majesty will be leading in quite a fast pace. So maybe Warcat Spade after jumping from gate 11, ridden by Black Sheen, he can stay in the midfield with cover, so which will be quite a good position for him. So I think that this time Rocket Spade racing in a class 3, he is able to break the maiden in Hong Kong. So I will be looking forward to him. Race 9, number 3, Rocket Spade will be my value bet. Currently, the price is 9.1. So let me recap our value bet on Wednesday at Happy Valley. For Sarah, it will be in the opener, race 1, number 2, Loyal Ambition. And for Steve, that is race 4, number 1, Super Mission. And for me, will be in the final race, race 9, number 3, Rocket Spade. So that's all for our preview on this Wednesday at Happy Valley. I think I'm quite confident this time. So hopefully we can find some winners for you, and finger crossed, all the best. See you next time. Bye.